Well, come on back and gather round, gang. It's time for some more Total War Warhammer 3 in the next chapter of our SFO Grimhammer and the Old World campaign, where, here for Epidemius, we finally have amassed the gold to get a great blight oak. They're rare, massive sprawling trees riven with labyrinthine root networks, said to be the seedlings of the great tree growing in Nurgle's garden. How fortuitous that we have one here in Nurgle's garden. This gives us a nice bit of gold, defensive supplies, campaign movement range, in our own territory, faction-wide 1%, hello, that made access to a Great Chaos Dragon. Yes. Yes, the Great Chaos Dragon only costs us 14,000. And then we can also go ahead and grab the replicating mold here. And we should probably find the growth building, that way we can actually get the growth above... What is the threshold we're looking for here? Was it above 300? Well, that's never happening. We just need to get up to 5 population points again. We've got some Tzeentch forces hanging out in our territory where they're going to go fight someone else. So we need to tell them... We already have told them to leave. Once this army has actually left, that's when we can maybe declare war if we need to, or we just leave them alone. The War of Two Fronts is taking its toll on Khalida, who is getting bonked quite aggressively by Sigmar's Chosen. The Battle Pope is delivering hammer blows to these poor skeleton skulls post-haste. We're somehow down to only 8 on our tally of pestilence, which is an absolute bummer. We need to send more plagues, especially down to these rats. If the Garden of Blight could just go ahead and spread, that would be nice. Is this extra spread? Nay, it's growth. Well, that's a thing, isn't it? Do we get the Great Chaos Dragon as soon as that's done? I'm thinking the answer is very likely. Wait, I had one at the Titan Grave. Wow, how forgetful I am. The Grave Fever has got me as well. With Epidemius, we have come on over to Pigbarter after taking out Direbog. There was no one really there. There was Dark Elves, but we slaughtered them horribly. We're gonna go ahead and give Drowsa with Direbogs, and with that we get a military alliance. Don't mind if I do, and 12,000 gold. Hey, see, I like artillery pieces. Drowsa with good sir. I'm sorry, this settlement is just called Slave Slaughter. I mean, if you must. Good grief, you've got a lot of territory. The Berrybone Hills, Boulder Berries, that's a... Boulder Belly's Hold is a glorious name, and so therefore I shall put a settlement here. Plus it gives me access to the Iron Demons for Nurgle. Hey, it's time to run the world over with stink and industry. Admiral Holland, you can get a plague soon. I think that's going to be good for you. Decomposing Swamp. Can I afford any more major upgrades? Over military, I think the major upgrades. 1,400 there. Not the Wormed Reaches. Layer the 13th. Oh, what's this? Military, or pile of or pits of mutations. I like access to more cash. Rotten Reaches. The Haunted Forest is fairly well defended. Garden. This is in the middle. Yeah, this one could use some defenses of some kind. And funnily enough, that's not what this does. Army recruit rank growth, and then here is just the... You know, that's fantastic for dealing with the Skaven. And then on top of that, we just put in the Plague Flesh Poppies. And this gives us more and more Plague Bearers and their exalted brethren. Chances for plagues to spread. I mean, the extra control is nice. Well, let's get the replicating mold. Seems to be just about everything here. At the Abyssal Sump. Well, we don't really have any of the actual war, like the infantry, the mortals. And I think Pestigors, Forsaken, and where are they at? I guess just Pestigors and Forsaken. 2 units we are not making use of currently. I think we should change that. That's extra growth. Nah, I don't think we want growth buildings. Just getting up to 5 population points is how you activate most of those double bonuses in your buildings, so you might as well just go for that. Oh, I'm so excited. Artillery. With the unbreakable Plague Legions. Looks like we're missing a Beast of Nurgle here. Okay, and then for this army, I think we just need an extra hero. So we want one of them mortal. So the Chaos Sorcerers would be great, or the heroes would be even better. They hit like trucks and have some pretty cool abilities. And passives. Well, the Plague Chosen is just going to sit up here and continue to raid and be a nuisance. Nothing they can do to him anyway. We'll want to send another Plague into the Warriors of Khorne that are up there above us. And then, while I would love to do some raiding, we're going to stay in ambush. This army should go back towards Orion's camp, and then we can just step in and do some more raiding. Or we can attack it, should there be nothing nearby. That's the turn. Ooh, in turn 89, we have one of the dual benefits is having Gark Ironskin is having the Chaos Dwarves help us defend our settlements. In the beginning, when it's like an early tier 1, it's not as useful. Is it just Syndicate? How about the later tier outposts are brutal? These Chaos Dwarves. I mean, I don't mind them being forced. That's so much money. It's so much money. Well, Syndicate's down to nothing. Come attack me if you will, sir. You will just wither to nothing. How long? 2 more turns? That's awesome. Hopefully it spreads again. That plague is doing work. Sadly, Glugmere not picking up any plagues. And the other army's gone. Yeah, just best to let them travel on through. The garden will take its toll, and it might give them a disease as well, which would be hilarious. Sort of striking. Let's go ahead and combine up these 2 potions, because they're both kind of garbage. The same thing with these 2 scrolls. The Forbidden Rod is my least favorite. Combine. The Prismatic Amplifier. We already have one here, which is nice, though. A Potion of Healing as well. We can hand this to Kevin the Filthy. Give him a bit more survivability. We have Prismatic Amplifiers all over the place. Sweet. Love it. You get a Channeling Staff. You already have one. You get a Channeling Staff. You get a Water Jet. And let's say a Pigeon Plucker Pendant. Not the best. Actually, that'll be better with Oogie Boogie if you didn't have anything. Since the Tomb Kings do have flyers. And are quite hateful with using them. Sweet.
A new way to share Nurgle's love.
A new way to share Nurgle's love. Oh good, we're up to 9 in the tally. Well, if we could send a Plague on down, that'd be perfect. So, from here, yoink, we will grab... I mean, the Attrition Plague is just mean. Let's go melee defense, Winds of Magic, and construction cost. Lasting 12 turns in and of itself is brutal, so let's just summon in a Cultist. Straight to this down here. Listen, it's nothing personal. It's just good business. We wound this hero, that'd be awesome. We don't like Clan Pestilence. Wounding them is a good thing. Nice, there goes Plague. Tally up to 10. And you hate Skaven now, Wolric? Well done. Everyone hates the Skaven. Oh yeah, it's only up to 9. I can count. We're up to 9. Although, are we? I feel like we were at 9 and we gave them a Plague and now we should be at 10, but that's just the way it's gonna be. The Attrition Plague is brutal, and it does its best to completely cripple whoever we give it to. I think we leave the Haunted Grove alone, the Lamian Ruins as well, we'll just leave those as they are currently. They have Storms, I wouldn't mind getting walls higher tier. Greater Nurglings are brutal. Skrulk! Oh, Skrulk, you've put yourself in a terrible position. And you're currently at war with my friends, so... we may have to attack. There's no telling what's moving through, though, so another army posting up behind in either the forest or the jungles is probably a good idea. Epidemius. We can send you, though, buddy. Straight into Skrulk. I don't think we need any additional units whatsoever. We've got 2 flyers, 2 artillery pieces, and a heap of the scariest infantry you ever did see. Oh, let's grab 1 troll. Because debuffs. Alright, Skrulk. Prepare to die. Let's declare on you with the assistance of Nurazwith. Ooh, that's very wrong. That would be problem. Yeah. We're at war with you now. Enjoy these plagues. And I wouldn't mind beating them all the way to, like, a single settlement, and then trying to force them to be our vassal, but I don't think it'll work out like that. Skrulk runs, but we're gonna claim your defeat trade all the same, buddy. Welcome to being a warm-up battle. First fight against the Skaven. Oh, looky here. Oh, this is ours. We have the Festering Pool. Or does he have the Festering Pool? See, this actually might be a threat. And then Filth Regeneration. Too bad we care not for your resistance. 6725 on your Monks of Plague. You need to contact effects and Unbreakable. They'll actually be a threat. That'll be fun. Until the Plague Artillery explodes in their ranks. Alright, Winds of Magic is going to be, I mean, minorly important here. How much else does Skrulk have? Only 4,000. That's a very small amount indeed. Artillery up front. Only thing we really have to be concerned with is how much damage the Festering Pool will do to our normal Plague Bearers. I actually think we'll have them behind to swarm in. We'll just let the lads of the grenades do most of the work. As they do. Rolls for the debuff, like I said, and then Epidemius. Because he's Epidemius, he can sit up front. They may try to stop him, but they're going to do a terrible job of it. Defense mode here, and let's do this. Forward unto slaughter. Alright, Epidemius will have you drop in some friends in 16 seconds. Yes. Prismatic Amplifier, and then... Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to leave this thing all the way over here. Alright, there's the Festering Pool. Get out of it. Rains of Visitations, Overcast on Lord Skrulk, and let's go help out with the Doom Wheel. Which is kind of hilarious. God mode, do your thing. Skrulk's already just about dead. I mean, the Doom Wheel's losing to a Shrine of Nurgle. That is terrifying for you guys. Huge explosion. Kill him. Just give him a nice charge. Go ahead and give our Chaos War Shrine. It's got the Warpstone Scorch. Oh no. Guess you'll have to find out the hard way. We love Warpstone here. I don't think Skrulk's dead yet. He's gonna wish he was. My goodness. Oh, there's poor Skrulky. He's gone. Only thing left is the Plague Monks. They're giving it their all. Nothing but expendable troops up front. We can go ahead and back off and let our lads do their thing. I can't believe a Doom Wheel got beat this badly by a singular war shrine. Doom Wheels are garbage in SFO. Sorry, Doom Wheel. Hit you in a moment. Alright, no losses on our side. Let's see Skrulk respond now with something brutal. Oh, 2,300 favor. Also, we just refill our entire army. Let's get the favor. Favor, and then I would not mind sticking around to raid. Do some damage and continue through. His dreadful staff and the disease it spreads cannot save Skrulk from the righteous scourge. We got immune to swamp attrition, 5 less control for enemy provinces, and we actually drop enemies' physical resistance, which is cool for our non-demonic units like these trolls. Oh good, now we kidnap. Epidemia is not something to be proud of, but here we are. Yeah, so let's go ahead and have an army spawn in at the Haunted Jungle. And I did get a good point. What about Demon Princes? And you're totally right. Let's go ahead and have Kuhar Infected Beetles. He begins with Pestilent Decay. The poor Skaven won't even know what hit him. Hagen Bane Hasser. I'll give you Dominating Presence. Don't think you really need Room Archer. Hearts of Iron and Infernal Champion. Let's say harder to hit, especially against the Skaven. Hilarimon, give you a replenish troops bump. And for this lad here, New Kagan, give you a Berserker Sword. Plague Ship Captain, a Poisoner. Leper Lord for when we throw in the infinite Exalted Plague Bearers we have. 960 is all they're costing at the moment, that's not bad at all. 4 settlements, you really just need a couple of flyers, one of these Chaos War Shrines or heals, and then just Exalted Plague Bearers, which we get 3. 3 new Legions, Dad. He is Ascendant. You can get the Immortals, enjoy. Those are so expensive. 224 for just some Marauders is kind of ridiculous. Thank goodness we're stealing so much gold. I mean, relocating it to an alternate location. We will fill in Epidemius' army next turn and then go for the battle. We should definitely have the Sands of Sickness by now. Alright, so let's go take a look at Oogie Boogie. Doing some stealing. Yeah, we're fine. Once again, only a few things we need to really do this turn. I'd like to get a quick look at Imric's his faction here. He's strength rank 2 and he's fighting so many factions, including the Mermaid. We'll have to whittle away at that soon. Oh, poor elves. The Brass Bull now wants military access. I mean, I would like to be friends with maybe Clan Scryer. It's okay if we kill Clan Pestilence. They're fake plague lovers. Clan Scryer, though, has lots of cannons and guns. Torox is just a big angry bull. No thanks. Oh, it's finally our turn again. Plague Chosen Juan is a freebooter. He's also a pirate. Is he pirate? Herald. Couple more turns and you get to turn into a great unclean one and then immediately get throat chopped by a demon of corn. That'll be so much. Oh no, speaking of. We lose control, but we have 15. Well, that's fine. Plague Chosen Juan's a scary boy now. Oogie Boogie gets a plague. We've been forced into a war with the Unfettered Fury, and I'm not really that scared. In fact, I can probably just peace out with them immediately because they're scared of me. Oh, they're not. Hi, Scarbreast. Come on over here. Let me show you something. In fact, the true meaning of war is something we are quite adept at spreading. Ah, look at this. Growth. Ah, we don't need that. Attrition. Nurgle corruption. And a little bit of upkeep increase. That's right. Get wrecked. That expensive cultist. Summon. And Talzin, you go infect the bigger army led by Scarbrass. Enjoy taking attrition. You get no choice. But now we're down to only 5 to the tally, which is bizarre. Good, now we're up to 6. I think that trait gets worse. It becomes a true negative later on. No. No, it's just strength. I can handle control loss. We're fine. Excuse me, again? Transferred settlement. I like that it didn't even tell me that happened. Was it last turn and I missed it? Oh my. Listen, Tzeentch is one of those factions that just makes you want to tear their face off. Can I declare war on you without one more turn? Alright, well, I'll just wait. And then we'll take back the Veil of Creatures. No, they've had it for a turn at least, yeah. Otherwise they wouldn't have the Spark. Glad you get Garrison. I don't get Garrison for doing anything. Nothing at all. We gotta make sure we don't lose. Or get any more of our settlements transferred. That is the worst. Great Tree up to tier 4. Diseased Grove sounds good. And we'll probably put in walls here because it's right next to Zinch's territory. Even though we lose the 10% income. It's worth it. Wow. Surprise, surprise. They are really concerned with Oogie Boogie. He's a scary boy. I mean, he is, but it's weird. They've not lost any more territory to Volkmar, but I'm sure it's just a matter of time. Epidemius. Currently stealing 3,000 gold. It's gonna be hard to stop raiding. Oh, we can't reach Bulwar's lair. Well, yes, we keep stealing. He's recruiting some more troops. Admiral Holland. Now that's simply the way it is. Let's go steal some tech. Make sure they're actually an enemy, so I don't get in trouble for it. Go steal some... Oh, can't with them. Too expensive. Oh, yes, we can't forget. We have to go and do the quest battle, too, with Epidemius. Do we have a full army? No. Yeah, okay, we'll wait. Definitely don't want to finish this episode without doing the quest battle. Not yet. Well, for now, it's just a lot of being a nuisance and stealing money, which is working out for us. Catch you next turn. Yes, the Plague Chosen has been Plague Chosen. That's what we expect. I didn't forget about this army over here, but it's just Medable being scared to fight us, which the longer you take, the more damage you take, so enjoy attritioning to nothing. They might be trying to sneak around to the Haunted Grove, which would be annoying. I don't really have that good a defensive there, so would be an issue. I still think it could hold, as long as they don't bring anything crazy in terms of machine guns and not just nothing but, we should be fine. Volkmar's obviously threatening the other side, otherwise they wouldn't have left, and I can continue to raid here in peace with Oogie Boogie and just make all the money. I just want to upgrade the Mangrove Port too while we're here. 4K is a lot. Whereas all of these settlements are very easy to keep safe. Yeah, let's do that. And then with Epidemius... Here's the thing. We could probably take that battle on and win with what we currently have. We'd just like a little bit more to feel fully secure, although what would I really want? Maybe another large, smashy unit. Can't begin to get back into our territory, that is. So we may just go take the Ruined Landing. And then you've said it a couple times now, we'll take on that quest battle next turn. So let's attack the Ruined Landing. It's going to be full of Druki. Cold One Dread Knights. Now, this is dastardly. Sacrifice slaves, we got the Bolt of Spite. They've got so many different ways to try to keep us out of their walls. Let's see how well it works out for them. Alright. So this settlement also has some pretty easy ways to crack in. They can also get us locked into a single spot and bombard pretty effectively, which would be obnoxious. I think it's a risk we're going to have to take. Mobile artillery. Let's deploy the rest of the troops in position where they can kind of move in one at a time. And not just get torn to shreds by all the different spells they've got. And probably also will want to avoid sending the cohorts to do battle with any Hargoneth executioners on the walls. They'll just die. And we can't have that. Yeah, we can, but we would rather not. That's the... well, nope, not. Make sure we don't deploy the Chaos Warfare and Nurgle all by itself this time. And our trolls, let's do this. Good grief, immediately hit us with the abilities. Oh, it's the bolt. Well, we get hit no matter what. That's fine. Move in. That just kills one. That's no problem. Prismatic amplifier. They can just rocket in some shells, killing just about anything they choose. Although let's have them take out different units. Excellent. Go after these Black Orc Corsairs if you can. Or better yet. Okay, that's what's shooting at us. And it hurts. But Epidemius is arriving safely. Oh, where you going, Dreadlord? Thought you wanted to fight. Go stand here. We're gonna be getting blasted by all the different bombardment spells, especially while I'm not back here paying attention. I'm glad they waited until I was paying attention. That was very, very courteous of them. Here come the dragons. Drain away. Don't really want to get caught in the open fighting the dragons. Actually, you should be the brakes off the Black Dragon now. Epidemius, summon in the troops. Oh, did it leave? Get back here, you coward. Bonus attack. Or Epidemius himself. Oh, no, they decided to run again. Interesting. No, you're gonna lose that fight. Fair warning. Get the heals. We can weaken the melee attack on you, old dragon. And then you get back chopping at the gates. They've already all retreated. Anything that really mattered, at least. That's one dragon down. How about with this one? Alright, keep moving. You're gonna shoot at Epidemius, but he will not care. And as soon as they're in a blob, we ruin them. Send in the first three. And you just dead. I try to save them a little bit here. Fighting a dragon's not the most fun. Then Yo Plague Bears across. Alright, dragon's gone. Start rocketing shots into these Black Orc Corsairs then. You turn around and do the same thing to the Black Guardian Aggron if you can. Excellent shots. And you know what? I would rather we just drag the walls down. Get in there. Switch you back to melee, go into melee. And you do the same over here. Move in. Alright, Death of the Dragon means we can kind of come over here and bully whoever we like. Specifically, Reaper Bolt Throwers. And this poor lady. Mitara. Soon as the walls are down, we can send in the troops. So here you come on over on this side. Plague Bear is down the middle. Drain the lot of them, and then we'll get a double overcast. Double overcast is an overcast. Visitations on the Dark Sorceress, because I'd prefer she not attack us at all. Throwing all sorts of spells in the cohort. Not gonna do you that much good. Go knock out the Reaper Bolt Throwers in the back line. Yeah, get shot at. Don't like that so much. Oh, cool. Yeah, go up on the walls. Smart. Very good idea. Actually, you don't follow her. She's gonna get insta-killed when the walls crumble. Alright, recharge some more, and then let's go knock out. Oh, want to avoid that if we can.
You place.
Give yourself some extra survivability, and let's go chase. Well, we'll try to chase. See how well this works. Ouch. Thankfully, it's not as much damage as it could have been. Prepare. You move away. Bit of a waste. You can go after the Reaper Bolt Throwers, and then we'll bring these Unholy Hand Grenades across to threaten the Black Orc Corsairs. Thankfully, we have a lot of missile resistance. Let's blow up this group. Missiles are their main way of actually damaging us. Oh, I missed. Well, probably should have seen that coming. Wasn't that hard for him to dodge. A lot of missiles. Let's stop and throw some grenades at the Cold One Dread Knights. The gatehouse has got too many chefs in the kitchen. Let Epidemius do the cooking. Want to charge in? No one else for now. Let's go this way. Get away from any line of sight. Somehow the Druki can move quick. Well, they have a mind to. Hero's gonna die to natural contagion. I think she will. Oh, the damage. Good grief. Alright, get out of here, you. Yeah, somehow they managed to lock him down. They caught him with the Dread Knights. Well, we're through. Go get him. I do believe we're about to lose this hero, though. Which is no bueno. That's gonna be dead. He's gonna be down for a while. Chase down the Dread Knights. Everyone else, move in. Yeah, you cheeky. No one's impressed. The extremely low mass there is problematic, to say the least. Guard of Nagaron being annoying as usual. We're stuck in place here. I don't even know how. Summon in some more friends. Help out with the gates. Yeah, we definitely lost our hero. Rest in peace, Kevin. He'll be back. Not a big fan of not even being able to retreat the Noxbringer. And they can charge the Dread One Knights in and kill it. Hopefully we get lucky and some of ours come back. See about knocking them over. Keep the Noxbringer from fleeing for its useless life. And grenades. Oh, yeah, there's no reason to keep going through the gates. It's a waste of all time. They almost gone. To save the Noxbringer. Use that, I think. I believe we can. We've blasted some space. And they are actually shooting now in melee, which is perfect. Just gotta get them in guard mode. Guard mode and fire at will at the same time. It's a dual combo there. Come on, everyone. Go do the thing. broken the other flank. Deal with the Cold One Dread Knights. Get back up in the air again, because good grief are they good at locking you down and killing a unit. Trolls are running for their lives, that's fine. Trolls are not to be trusted under any circumstance. Thanks, Podguts. You go hunt. Actually able to fire through, that's crazy. Now go shoot here, please. Finally through the gates, that was forever. Both of our Death's Head grenades go after the one Hydra, and I should kill it rather quickly. Definitely didn't need to lose Kevin there, and that's going to be an unfortunate. What I just mentioned, we need extra singularity, and that's all we lose. And Murderous Prowess has popped yet again. Keep slaying the Hydra. Hawk's grenades for days is going to be a bad time. Let her run back and take out that set of dark shards for me, and then we'll try to do the same. Well, let's see. Hydra has the healing. Let's kill the Hydra first. Grenades away. This whole team forward on the slaughter. They go to charge in on units that cannot be flanked. Good idea. Go chase off the scary elite infantry in the back line here. And have you two go meet them. Because we can just have ourselves a little bit of a missile duel. We should win very, very handily. Oh no, your melee defense, it's gone. It's such a bummer. Yeah, hate to see it. Stop for a moment to take out some more of the Blackguard.
Let there be butchery.
They should run away too. Double team these Corsairs. Yeah, it looks like the Druki are broken. It is an absolute shame, though, that we ended up losing Kevin the healer. Oh well, we don't get lucky like everyone else does, and our Plague Ridden is now wounded. What a shame. Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and occupy. No reason to damage anything here and have to rebuild it. It's already gone. Well, that's not my favorite. Hopefully Kevin does spawn back in near to Epidemius. I mean, we go all in on Soul Grinders, have a good time. Let's get one more Death's Head, and then a temporary War Shrine to replace the fallen hero. They'll be back, but not anytime soon. Omnivorous Compost gives us access to more cultists. Not a bad idea. Get a cultist everywhere. Hidden mutations for more heroes, and then I think we haven't had to use the spiked palisade yet. Go for income, and then the Plague Flesh Poppies buildings. It is income with just the cost of infections. Deadlier Blade, then. The charge doesn't matter. Like most of the time, we're letting people charge into us. Straight into their own demise. Cool. Well, the Great Tree is currently upgrading. Having an army over here to get ready for whatever Pestilence brings is not a bad idea, so we'll go for a Herald of Death, probably. fastest way to deal with all of the hero spam this Skaven will be dealing. Chance for plagues to spread. Pestilent Breath is an or just a normal ability, is not terrible. Nurturer. Sheathed in Pestilence. You know, death is a good lore of magic, but so too is Nurgle once we get Rancid Visitations. This army, we probably want to stick with mainly Exalted Plague Bearers, the most expensive kind. Somehow now we're only rating 57 gold from the region. That seems weird. 700 from the Veil of Creatures. How long before we can declare war on you? Anytime. Anytime.
Isn't what master wants.
And I mean, we should just be able to auto-resolve this battle and reclaim our lost territory. Ridiculous that you're gonna make us do this, but thank you for the Veil of Creatures. Goes down a tier again because rude. And we can't repair it. I guess there's just no reason to repair the Veil of Creatures because it's gonna get stolen. Every opportunity. Unfortunate, unfortunate. The Skaven are just moving through. I mean, Yimwatch's lair is weakly defended, so is Skull Harvest. All the way over here. If they wanted to be cheeky, they could. I'm gonna move over to the Haunted Grove just so I can keep an eye on the rats that are there. Alrighty then, that's going to be the turn. The Druki are going to pay me 10,000 gold to stop beating them up. I mean, that's a bunch of money. That is a bunch of money. Do you have even more? See, that's what I thought. 15,000 and we stop beating you up, and we will do that. Momentarily. Alright, turn 92. Plagues for our own armies is lovely. Plagues for our own settlements is also lovely. 22,000 favor. I would love for this play to go after Syndicate. No plague reduction chance there. Is all of our gold at this point coming from raiding? That's terrifying. Utterly terrifying. So we do have, that's why, Medible's stealing gold from the Bay of Storms. I mean, I can see them taking out Yimwatch's lair. Depending on what's in this army.
The council is in. Speak.
We can peace out with them.
Already takes hold. Granted.
Leave that war to Drowswith, who's already our good buddy. Oh, he's losing ground. To whom? Thankfully, we're still very friendly. Giving people settlements is a good idea. Well, Medible, you should leave or I kill you. I'm glad to have you on our team, even if momentarily. Let's go after a quest battle. Then we can just do some raiding down here. Who all are you at war with?
Shouldn't you be licking
No
the
one.
underside of rocks somewhere else? Scum.
That's just rude. Rocks taste delicious. You're going to find out soon when we throw some through your windows. Now, do I like doing this without a hero? No. Let's make room for Kuhar as I myself try to not cough on Mike. That would be embarrassing. Thank you, grandfather. Good grief. Yeah, Kuhar join, and we'll go for a quest battle. Some filthy high elves. It's still a complete toss-up. This is going to be a nightmare. Wait, before we do. There's probably a better plague to give Epidemius' army. 40 more armor. Mass and missile resistance, and extra, I guess, Vanguard deployment. Yes. Infect.
This run, run.
Do we replenish our movement?
Best in such heat.
Interesting. Alright, Sands of Sickness. We got High Elves. We got Bretonnians. We got Plague. Knights of the Realm, Grail Knights. In the end, the coughing won, but we're back. Let's do this. Auto-resolve thinks we can auto-resolve that battle? Bizarre. You should not auto-resolve quest battles unless you're a coward. Ever diligent to his service to Nurgle, the chosen tallyman has cracked a plague high elf army all the way to the very gates of the White Tower. However, also on approach is a prophetess of Bretonnia who has somehow made it to Ulthuan. Crazy. Oh yes. Kill them.
Your father's gifts have found their way to the astral. Look at how they suffer. Every cough, splatter, and lax, glorious to behold. My host will give them life's final release, for that is what Nurgle demands. There shall be no cure for the death we bring.
Lepidemius, there's usually not a cure for death except for necromancy, so you're so very right. I don't really know where the Bretonnians are going to come from. Oh, just kidding. This bridge over here. Or it could be this pathway as well. There's really no telling. Set the plague artillery up on either side to get a nice crisscross. If we have 2 back to deal with any flankers or Bretonnian cavalry, we should do marvelously. These guys are going to get in a bit more of a group, and then spread them out. And then we have our cohorts to catch our foe in a web of ague and sickness. This is a horrifying formation. And then we go ahead and throw the Bile Trolls, the good old-fashioned War Shrine, and the Angels of Decay. Spread out a bit. The Bretonnians have nothing to deal with any aerial. Unless that Paladin is on a Pegasus. Find out. All of the Plague Bears need to be in guard mode. In fact, most units probably need to be in guard mode to be truly useful. Alright, let's do this. What you got for us, elves?
If you die in service to the eternal.
Defeat the High Elves. Steal her health. Come on back, because you took more damage than I would like. Epidemius, let's go for... Oh yeah, we can't summon friends yet. Oh, wizard, you're a big old dumb. Started this off terribly.
Titan ones.
Yep, nullified one of our best units right off the bat, which is incredible. Stuff that you only see here. Nice burning head. Go, 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 go. Have them chase down individuals. You go after the Illyrian Reavers. Move in. Summoning the friends right in the middle. As soon as they're here, we gotta get moving. Switch targets quick like. They didn't switch targets at all. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm a muck. Here sounds perfect. Guard mode, please. Go over the top and deal with archers. You can do the same here, that'd be perfect. Explode them. Waddle waddle on in. Keep destroying individual squads.
Task is your task.
We took a little bit of damage, but no units are gone. Time of Muck is insane. They got deleted, beautiful. Now where are those Bretonians? There they are. Rotate ever so slightly. They'll charge right in and get destroyed. All Rotflies to the skies. Grenades ahoy. Here arrive the Bretonians. I mean, as per usual, the cohort didn't do great, but their job is to kind of not do amazing. Fall back, gang. A bit of a layer here. And then we can heal up these fetulant flyers. Yeah, she found Epidemius and got chopped in half. Beautiful. All flyers back to the skies. They do in fact have some Pegasus Knights. So we make a blob of death and lure them into it. Stay here for if they decide to turn around. A layer of grenades and we should do great. Rolls here, hug team 1, go across. A little bit disrespectful to think that's gonna work, I can't lie. Your leech on the prophetess of life will make her use her spells. All flyers, use your grenades on the Pegasus Knights. Oh, you're not even facing the right way, buddy. Destroy them. Hug Team 1, attack. The cure has been administered. The elves are dead, what are you talking about? They'll no longer wither. Yeah, those elves are gone, sir. When these Knights of the Realm on the way in, they get destroyed by hand grenades. Chase them down. The entire army just dies because ashes and dust is insane. Epidemius, the paladin needs a hug. I do believe. Get in there, boys, go save the trolls. It's Lower Heavens time. We still have more abilities. Whatever shall you do, Bretonian monkeys? Here, leech. Get out of the front line there, buddy. Catch these knights. I guess they do have some archers.
The Plague Lord's wrath.
Not enough really to mention.
One-eyed rotters.
Run over these Pegasus Knights all as one.
Bring decay.
Oh yeah, this went gloriously. Guard mode means they can throw their grenades anyway, and then we can just drop another thunderstorm. Or I guess our first Thorison's thunderstorm over here. Hold back, let the grenades go in. The whole sway the Grill Knights falls. Beautiful. Now that the storm has ended, 100% chance of wings. The buzzing commences. We might lose a few of them to the thunderstorm. Oh, good grief. Ouch. It's super effective. Run! Now the Bretonians are done too. Really wasn't that big a deal. There go that set of Bretonians. I think a single bloop of artillery here kills them. Plague swords follow it up. Sands of Nurgle belong back in Epidemius' possession. Heroic victory. We save this replay. I'll catch you in a moment. Well, once again, just goes to show if you have enough projectiles. Well, I guess that's the elves thing, isn't it? Well, the elves learned the hard way. Bring more arrows. Shoot them better. I'm thinking we go for tribute for even more cash. Really kickstart our construction. As the sands of time slip through the hourglass, decay embraces all, reminding us of the eternal cycle of life and death, and the omnipresent touch of Nurgle's rot, or omnipresent. 15 additional relations with the Demons of Chaos, Sands of Sickness ability gives us a chain augment that bounces around to 5 allies and 5 enemies, giving us damage reflection and a recharge of our stamina, and our opponents a huge drop in melee defense and speed. Wound recovery time, casualty replenishment. If we lose Epidemius, I will be impressed for our opponents at this point. Nice, nice, nice. That's all of his quest battles done. I almost just want to yeet us through the void and let this army fill in and take our place. We're now at peace with most of the factions around here, and we can probably remain that way. We're improving with everyone. You're darn right. Deathcaster, you gain. Let's give you Soul Blight. It's just so good. Even in SFO, where it does lose a little bit of its own. Yeah, I think we just immediately ignore our peace treaty and go steal from them. Bloop. Stealing 1,000, and we are still healing. Nice. I don't think we do any upgrading here. We do that all field, or if we do, it's at one of these 2 settlements and getting them walls. Like the ruins here. I mean, they're decently defended. I would like these to be better Plague Bearers. Thanks, Maka, for opening the door all the way. Thankfully, there's no chill in here right now, so it's not a problem. Biosynthesis, we'll grab that. Actually, no. There's no defenses. Leave it as it is. We could take the Haunted Grove to a tier 5. Hey. See, that seems like a good idea. Biosynthesis. Especially if we have Kagan hanging out. If we get the Imrach's Lair attack, that's fine. You're gonna get a plague. Enjoy. The Swamp Eater camp has walls. So we probably just want to go for Pits and Mutations, too. Upgrade the walls, upgrade the port, because it gives us infections, and it makes it so we can see everyone in the province, too. There's no hiding for this Skaven. The Venom Spittle is strong enough to defend the Great Tree. Not strong enough to attack in Tzeentch's realm just yet, but I think we're going to go ahead and teleport Epidemius in here. This turn, maybe. We would immediately be raiding, too. Yes, let's do it. Do we get anything for destroying? No, because it's free. Alright, Epidemius. Let's go do some work. Is there in a better position? Ooh, that might be even a better spot to teleport into. The Crystal Labyrinth. Yes, this is where we're going to show up. They've got diamonds. What's the defenses that we're going to have to crack through, though? Absolutely gnarly. That's going to be a lot of fun. Ritual of Summonification. Step forth, Lord, and bless these fools with your divine presence. And I think over here, we'll just go ahead and drop in the plague. This gives us no discoverability. Oh yeah, it's 40 discoverability, and then up to instantly get recruited Cult Magus. Special buildings and additional building slot. We should find a way to get one of these soon. I want to lose 20 research rate right now, though. So instead, we give them a plague. Enjoy. It'll destroy the other building, but we can come back and put that cult in any time. The plagues are kind of slowly spreading around here in the oasis. You thought that the sands would protect you? No, our plagues breed well in heat. Almost want to lure them into a trap, but I also really like the upkeep production. Now stay here till the great tree is a tier higher and can defend itself a little bit better. Upgrade the worm reaches to tier 4, and that's all we're doing with our cav. 2 armies is a bit much. We are going to drop out of raiding and back into ambush and just fall back a bit. Force them to make a decision, attack me, or defend yourself from Volkmar. And Volkmar hates you. They've got a plague spreading. Is there any other way we can make lives miserable? Doesn't really look like it. They've got plague spreading, and it's not a Skaven plague, so they're already nice and miserable. We really want to mostly send them from areas that we own and make the plagues last longer. Which I don't think any of these really do. And we'll save the infections for now. The plague chosen. Oh, here comes Scarbrass. He wants to brawl. We have gotten to the tier where we're not taking attrition anymore, so let's lure him in. Scarbrass gonna learn today. We'll gain infections and these give 50 gold as opposed to 100. Everything else looks good? We pass. Oh, looky here. Drowswith wants us to help him take down the ogres. Well, I think I can do that. No problem. And then immediately sign a peace treaty with them. More infections, and now we're somewhere in Norska again. It wants us to go here. Nurgle's calling us. I'm sorry, what? I'll get around to that eventually. Spent too long in a place with high control. Well. Spent consecutive turns in enemy regions. Well, guess what we're about to go do? Because he's spent too long in an area that actually is taken care of, it's starting to cause problems. Go! Hopefully the great tree can defend itself, but you've got work to do with Venom Spittle. Been lazy for far too long. Getting over to the Purple Sun of Xeris is almost a necessity. Doom and Darkness. Children of Nurgle. Life Leech. Rancid Visitations is always the call. I mean, the armor is pretty good too. Grandfather's Gifts. We're both there. Increase Marcus's maneuverability, and Fregnus can become a specialist. Nice. Oh, we're taking... Did we get hit with the mutagenic energies? We did. Are there bad guys over here? There are. Hold back. This attrition is nothing to be concerned with. Oh, we could summon a Great Unclean One. Against the army with nothing but gigantic ballista-sized arrows, we probably shouldn't. Malice definitely building up to attack us again, which is a bold strategy for one we backhanded so hard last time. In fact, we probably want to bring Woolric over, just in case. So bring your happy self round. Medable now taking all the attrition. He's having a great time. And in the Haunted Grove, we can upgrade our Vial Synthesis. I don't think so, not yet. Not yet. Let's head over to Tzeentch's Realm. Oh, this is where Scrag is, huh? Scrag and the Star Skulls. It's quite the faction. You know, we started out stealing 2,000. We immediately gave the Crystal Labyrinth a weeping tongue. I kinda wanna go hunt down Jitsin first. It's going to make Tzeentch quite cross with us. But I think that's fine. Gates of Rot, yes. Into Curse of the Slug for an upkeep reduction, yes. And then we can come back over to upgrade our military finally. They haven't needed it. If we crack the labyrinth without taking too much damage and they attack us there, well, we will not be replenishing. Here we go. Here's an idea. Attrition. Your spells are going to be garbage now, and enjoy losing recruitment capacity. Epidemius is the source. Drop the immunity and summon a cultist. And Marinair here can get to weakening Jitsin, who was not expecting us to arrive. Fighting the addled minds and then the pearlescent. Hello there, pearlescent. I'll join your war with the oracles of Tzeentch you give me. You don't have much money. What about the Slanesh faction? Where art thou hiding? Can I just zoom to them? We probably passed right over them. There they are. Addled mind. How much money do you have? Slanesh tends to have a lot. Yeah, that'll work. I'll join you. And now we'll see how long we survive in the middle of Tzeentch's realm. Alright, Epidemius, let's do this. Straight into the Cursed Labyrinth. Good news is everything here has half the armor it used to, at least in the case of the Forsaken. Knights are down to 80. Doom Knights are down to 60. Hey. You poor souls. Vanguard Guard deployment here is going to be fantastic. So we begin. Let's attack over here. It cuts off a little bit of their line of sight. That way we can kind of all swarm in from one general locale. Definitely need to be prepared to lose at least one set of Plague Bearers, and we'll just have to replace them after the battle. With Exalteds if possible. I'm so glad these towers have such low damage. Something here doesn't seem right. Something is off. Deathcaster over here. Well, let's do it. Good battle. Guard mode for the lot of ya. Epidemius straight to the gates. They've deployed rather oddly. I guess they could just be scared of getting spirit leeched, which everyone should be. You're just a weak cultist. Come over this way and start the Mortis Engine effect. Everything that's not a artillery piece, start waddling forward. In fact, you... go break the walls. Have the trolls get to work on the gates, if I can actually click on them. Good grief. Let's see how much damage we get on the cultist. Immediately miscast, but I kind of expect that fighting Tzeentch. It's on a 2-minute cooldown. Well, I didn't even get through the barrier. That did a lot of damage. I feel like we're being lied to about the damage we have here. Deploy! Let's not have you deploy yet. Yeah, that hurts. Explosive times 4. I see. That's what's going on. Summon right on top of the flamers. See if you can move up a bit here. Once the walls go down. Oh, we see the Doom Knights moving in. On the flanks there, it's a bold strategy. Immediately knock out the flamers. Good to see. Keep throwing those grenades. Grenades away. Well, we need to soul blight this unit. I think they've just waddled into their own demise. Oh, there's multiple of them. Hug team, you deploy as well. We can lob some shots into the Exalteds. Hiding out here, that'd be perfect. Getting through the gates, chunking through it. Oh, there you are. Let's cease that from happening. Please and thank you. Say good luck dodging that many grenades, and the burning chariot's gone. You have another one of those. I'd love to see it. Oh, there's a flame storm in the... Oh, well, maybe not. That could have been just an ability of the Forsaken. Get to work on the walls. Getting destroyed here. Get over here. Quickly, quickly. You get back to chunking through the gates. Waddle on over. We're getting shot to pieces in a couple of these instances here. What is that? Negates magical weapons. They are dampened and they've got searing flame. We tend to want to... You can throw grenades at the wall? Stop it. You're wasting grenades. Quit. That's just gonna kill our own units. They're not accurate enough. Keep chomping. Takes us so long to get through the gates. Virulence, go! We'll speed things up as they blast. But also, there's one burning chariot left. Go give him a hug. We're almost through. Oh, I wish we had our other caster. Oh yes. Healing would be far superior. We're through? Oh no, they just did the cheeky business. Keep it in the gatehouse. Cheeky business is cheeky business. We're through! Let's get them, boys. And they all go to the ladders. That is very disappointing. I mean, they really don't want us through these gates. That's kind of bizarre. Alright, Epidemius. More friends. You waddle on as well. Go this way, you clown. The decision making is interesting, to say the least. Let's go ahead and drop a Spirit Leech on... There was a cultist up here. Let's make sure he's gone. Cohort are a bit wounded, but they're doing all right. Actually hilarious. Well, if they let you through, just go right through. Weaken them, let that spread. Some of our opponents turned into spawn. Lovely. And Burning Chariot got slaughtered. Let's save for the heals, drop it on the two cohort that are struggling the most. Epidemius. Yeah, our pink horrors over here. And pink horrors need to be exterminated. The walls over here so you can use your grenades again. Hug team, get a hugging. Everyone forward. Including you, Noxbringer. Into battle. On a charging. Trolls too, they'll lose their leadership almost instantly. Oh, they had some knights left over. Alright, get out of there. Why are we not just slaughtering this burning chariot? What is going on here? Get back up in the skies, please. Like, we're losing this battle, but we're at least taking some of your troops with us.
We are the foul.
Cheeky, but that is fair. Give me a see if you can just pass right beyond the sands of time. Care not for your woes. Let's leave out the weakened coordinates and everything else forward. Go help out the aerial team. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Hit him with grenades then, there we go. The proper way wasn't working out. Well, I would prefer you get back up in the air, but you can't because of the way we've deployed this. So throw grenades, and you also throw grenades. And that should overwhelm them. Big horror fire, keep charging. Start lobbing bombs then, you've got no support. Frag out. Go for the heals on... I'm thinking Kuhar could use the heals most of all. And help us capture some zones. Keep on moving into the Exalted. They lose their defensive positions. I mean, they're too close, so just charge them. Break what's in front of you here. Land together and kill the Chaos Knights. It is now a pink horror hunt. Weaken them as they fight. Empower our own. So in fact, what are we up to in terms of stats? 58 for those very, very tired spawn. Yeah, we're near the end of the battle, so everyone's nice and exhausted. Weaken a lot of ya. Overcast drain over here in these Exalteds. Yes, we'll just get in and throw grenades at them. In fact, we'll have the group that's behind them charge. We'll speed things up as we are running these poor pinks over. Alright, just charge into it. Plague Sword versus tiny little shiv of change. We win every time. Yes, we'll be taking that gem mine now, thank you, Zinch. Surely that's not going to make him mad at all. Province secured. Oh look, Zinch doesn't care. We can recruit all of the heroes here. Walls, we do need to stick around while the walls build. And then... that's a hero recruit rank. That'd be a really good idea. Capacity for cultists immediately is cool. Yeah, let's just get defenses going in the Crystal Labyrinth. It's not our territory in the first place, so we're gonna need all the extra help we can get holding it. Growth control, plague duration, chance for plagues to spread. Yes. So now all of Zinch's realm would be great. Can enjoy grandfather's gifts. Now what will be really annoying as we decides to steal the settlement back from us. That would be problem. Deadly Blade, or almost the epidemic outbreak. Unblinking Vigilance, Missile Resist. Oh, enemy characters lose their leadership, huh? Seems like a good idea. We could replace all of the normal cohort with Exalteds, but that feels like a little bit of overkill. What do we really not need here? The Bile Trolls. Bile Trolls, goodbye. And instead... we get another soul... yes, we do. We get another soul grinder. Who's that grinding up them souls? It's Epidemius. Oh, they didn't fall for it. What a bummer. Can I raid in your territory? Nope. Well, we don't have to worry about controls, so let's go spend some time in enemy territory and gain some points for it. We can raid. That is amazing. Boogie Boogie still has some mutagenic bull shenanigans going on. Oh, that's the same turn. But of course he does. Just easily. Let's get to the edge of how far they can reach. And Kagan, we shall give you 1 additional Exalted. And then let's give you a bunch of Marauders. How expensive are they? That's kind of atrocious, actually. 130? No, we go Demons. And if we go Demons, it means we wait. So just get 1 more Exalted. You need to make sure we put in the Legion names for the next episode. That way it matters so much more when they die, and I can get extra salty. Ye old pinch eye. Defending the Garden of Blight. I don't think we give you some goblin friends. To experiment on, of course. If anything, the Beast of Nurgle would be what we give them. Just so they have kind of a punch unit that can hold people in place. In vanilla, they have immune to flanking, but in SFO, they decided to give that to the Exalted Blade Bearers, which is not broken at all. Completely fair and completely balanced. Catch you all next turn. Oh no, we've been corrupted by Khorne again and become stronger for it. Pregnant, go see who's hanging out in the labyrinth. No one. Surprise, surprise. These Chaos Dwarves could be burning things in order to gain. Old Medible's gonna join up with Spinetail. And it does look like someone brought in the Doom Engineer and blew up Pig Barter, which is rather rude. Fix our buildings, please. In fact, actually, let's tear out the money-making one here and replace it with probably a defensive building of some kind. Just so we make sure we don't lose our landmark. Imric has decided he hates us. Do we care for his petty squabbles? No. What? Ditson, what are you doing? Zinj Corruption +5, and then we have 25% more Mistcast. I think I can just auto-resolve you, buddy. Stinks to be... No, you're just gonna run away. Well, you got an attrition plague, right? Attrition is very, very minimal. Figured all the Zinj armies would converge on us. Alright, let's go ahead and take out Chitson. And then hopefully we have just enough movement to run on back home. To our newly stolen settlement. Favor. A lot of favor. Yeah, especially in March. Excuse me, Epidemius. March right back to the labyrinth. Soon we're going to irritate Zinj soon, but Epidemius cares not. It's now an outbreak. It does a little bit more damage. I don't think it does more than that. It just does more damage. 50 instead of 25. It's 80 speed, or 80% speed removed. Oh, no, what changed? Duration 2 seconds. Radius 15 meters. Contagious lethargy. Oh, we've already got it, so I don't get to know now. Here's the outburst. Yeah, it is 20 damage instead of 50. Double damage, and the radius remains the same. We'll take double damage. Whip with Plague Chosen Juan, or Goreclaw's being run over. We're making some nice cash, while he does. Upgrade to the Unclean Copse, or do we worry about getting our economy more sorted back in Nurgle's realm? We're about to get Titan's Graveyards to tier 5, which is amazing, so probably we want to save some upgrades there. That is a total of 200, or I guess 150 more income. When we have maxed out population, it would be 300. Let's upgrade Nahheim. It's in the middle of our territory. Ooh, and I think more plague flesh poppies, or let's get more trolls. Trolls and toads. And there's plagues all over the place. They spread so nicely. Who else hasn't been moved? The sneakiest Oogie Boogie around. Is there anyone in Sotek's Trail? Nope. If we move into Sotek's Trail, can we then raid? We can. Once again, stealing 2,400 gold. It's amazing.
Ascendant.
Yeah, we'll hang out in the Haunted Grove, and some Plague Ogres would be cool, but they cost too much money. So in fact, we will recruit nothing and just allow them to relax. We obey the gods. Well, we obey Nurgle. We do, in fact. The mightiest fortress. It is ours. Hunter's Talent. Oh, the best spell. Best spell in the whole dang game. Epidemius. What do we have to fight? Oh, Kairos is gonna be cagey. But that is how it works. So we can either come from the north, or we can attack through this direction. We need heroes to go do some scouting for us. Blessed Malady. Oh, Plague Scars. Both these are great. Welcome, Abzor, and Baronair. And another cultist. Loved by grandfather. Now let's see. Wait, this is a enemy hero success chance. Okay. James can be a plague spreader, and then we'll go ahead and throw in a plague ridden with Blessed Malady. Look at all of these new heroes. Excellent. There's no real telling where Kairos will come from, so we will just encamp and waddle our happy selves. Oh look, there's one now. I mean, you can go ahead and ambush us if you want. I would love to fight you. Great Unclean one against Zinch is kind of not a good thing, actually. Do we give Epidemius any better gear? We can combine up these two. Get a Helmet Discord. Helmet Discord is actually pretty solid. Death's Head. Oh, that's such a good one. Alright, let's combine the Crown of Command and a Potion of Healing. Death's Head is too good not to use. Other Trickster's Shard is also incredible. Let's go Death's Head on Kuhar, Warrior Priest. Venom Spittle can get another Trickster's Shard, and a Portal Glyph can go onto the Oogie Boogie. A Hunter's Talon? Hey, you got some more missile strength. Let's combine a Dragon Helm and this Charmed Shield, and we get a weird plate. 15% Ward save. Nice.
This will bring
Still has nothing in terms of armor.
joy.
See, we like the idea of chances for plagues to spread and damage reflection. Both of these can go to Epidemius. Well, let's go give one to Epidemius. And then the other needs to go to our army that's fighting the Tomb Kings. He just keeps coming on back to Sotek's Trail. Hey, I mean, if you want to fight, we can do it, but I don't think you're brave enough. It really will depend if they have more than one army here. It's a lot of Necropolis Knights. What if we send on a plague that makes it so you can't move very far, you have 10 less melee attack and 20 less armor? So a cultist. And send Fraldross on to give Sehekat a hug. Meanwhile, the Oogie Boogie. Beautiful.
It is impossible.
Then we will just take this army and infect them with a bit of Vanguard deployment, Nurgle corruption, and, I mean, income from building is kind of meh, isn't it? Our leftover plagues are not very great. But it does give us access to the... Well, they have a plague. No, we're fine. Oogie Boogie, you're chilling. The biggest of chillin'. And then Venom Spittle, have we been invaded? No, not from Siege's realm yet. Charge. Down to the Mangrove Port, which will upgrade. Nice. Oh, Titan's Graveyards, how we neglected you. We already have the income building here. Good, the maxed out version too. We'll just go ahead and pick up Yol Lesser Garden of Blight. Probably. Weakens enemies in the region. Reload time, weapon strength. Now we'll just get another major building. 360. We wait till next turn. I mean, I'm just going to keep raiding in the Causeway of Secrets and make as much money as we can. And if Nikari takes it, we'll continue raiding and make as much money as we can.
Brings corruption.
But a lot of just bullying the factions around us, which I am absolutely here for. I'm going to hand out the skills to all of these heroes, and I'll catch you next turn. Right, well this is a brutal army, but I still think we can probably win. It claims they have no Shabdi, but that's been a lie every time. What's the map? If it's trees, they're doomed. Yeah, it's trees. Good luck. They're about to start counting, and then it's too late. Yes, for this battle, I think I shall put on the headphones. It deserves it. We can hear the screams. Well, I guess they don't scream too much. The screams of the bone people. Now, splitting up here would be a very bad idea. We are going to have all of our Exalteds in the woods back here. In the woods, we outstat every single one of our opponents. It's amazing. And let's go for a pretty massive attack once they realize where we're at. They can throw stuff at us all day, and it's not going to really matter. So that's what we're going to do with the Hounds of Decay. They are going to be in charge of catching our opponent's attention and getting their missiles flying away from our main battle line for as long as possible. Are they really going to be in charge of dealing damage? No. Not even a little bit. Grab these Nurglings on accident. There we go. This is going to be awesome. Let it begin. Maka has joined us. What's going on, Maka? She'll just sit here and shout at me because she wants me to go fill up the food bowl. You are a little piggy with, cat paws. What are you doing? Stay out of their line of sight. We are tired from raiding.
Leaving a bilious tread.
Getting to work and throw an Amber Spear at him would be awesome, too. They've left their catapults exposed. There's got to be some stalkers back there. Let's go do some exploring. Don't get too close because we don't want them to react just yet.
Bring the blight.
Let's rotate. Oh yeah, these catapults are doomed. Go get them. They're trying to take out our Roughlights, which is a bold strategy. Oh, they put the drones and the flies in two different areas. Wonky. Just to make sure there's nothing else over there. Nope, those catapults were all by themselves. That is a pretty easy kill. Let's get a trap going back here. Bring all of the Nurglings into position or shrine out. We don't want to get shot by the Bone Giant for very long. That's going to hurt. Get away, get away. Isolate the archer chariots. Throw an amber spear towards the Necropolis Knights, please. Now, if you have to get closer, don't. Grenades in. Fall back, fall back. Go catch them so they can't just sit there and shoot at you as well. Rotate, rotate. We got Locust of the Gun if we need it. I don't think we do. Weaken the big boys as they advance, though. That's a must. Now we got caught. Well, the Necropolis Knights did a very good job of dealing with our hounds, as you might have expected them to. Alright, let's get some work done. Let's get some work done. Ooh, ouch. Managed to waddle right on through and get in to do some direct damage. So we'll drop some Spear Leech. He's a danger for sure. Problem is the sheer number of them here. We've got it. Dodge. Actually, we're gonna leave the... Like last time, we'll leave the Bone Giants for their own devices. That worked out pretty well. They're trying to run, hit them, and then turn around and charge this group. We win the Brawl in the Woods. At least I hope we do. Ox Legion, hold! And some Necropolis Knights back and waiting, that's fine. Rancid visitations on their lord. Spear Leech here. Chuck those nades. 2 units that have caught the Bone Giants are actually doing a good job. Trying to bait out. Oh, we actually lost our Beasts of Nurgle. Mean Warsphinx. Killed them all. Give the Rotfly some additional contact effects. Charge down our Necropolis Knight friends here. Well, both sets of Hound's Decay are fleeing for the hills, which is sad, but it's not that big a deal. Kept a couple of these Necropolis Knights back here. See if you can waddle back and catch them in turn. We're losing some of our units here. Gang up on the Necropolis Knights. Keep them tied up. Necropolis Knights have no way to move in once we keep them out of the woods. Drop melee attack on these Knights. Have both sets of buzzers turn around to deal with them. It looks like we got this. Like I predicted, a fight in the woods goes our way every time. If you can charge into Plague Bearers all day, they're just gonna laugh at you. Pile Trolls drag down this Warsphinx. Get the heals. Get the free damage. Yes, we did get them. Keep dragging these Necropolis Knights down. They're fleeing from me, so go after the other ones then instead. Explosion, our Furies are gone. Send in some more. Nurglings, go help. Caliban after these Necropolis Knights. Yes, our undead foe breaks apart before us. Send them to harass the same unit. You're being difficult, Sackett. It's unbecoming of you. Yeah, trying to draw us out of the woods will not work. Like last time, I'm just going to wait out there. Oh, they just gave up. Never mind. Another victory for the Oogie Boogie. Oh no, we did lose one of our Nurglings. Oh well. There are always more of those in a nearby tumor. Scarbrass wants to sue for peace and he's bringing gold.
The skeleton.
I'll just keep stealing your money. Helm Rip wants peace. And he also brought gold. Hang on now, you want to give us... They're about to die. We'll just take the 9k for peace. Army receives a plague. Good, it's our own. Oh no, maybe that's not one we want, so maybe it's not so good. Overzealous speed and a Nurglish familiar. Yes, yes, yes. Torglus has a palanquin. Virtus has a palanquin. Hopefully we're close to getting some of these guys to evolve into a great and clean ones. We don't just have the single one forever. Yes, one's one turn from it. Now we're stealing from Dakari. Oh my goodness, the swarms of Slanesh. Getting run over by this many demons of Slanesh would be a bad time. Although, as I'm looking at this, we probably have the means to deal with it. Get back here a little bit, that way we're raiding and not getting immediately assaulted. That would be a bad time. Back to the Nurgle's realm. Hey, look. They just waited. Build this camp, and we will go ahead and add... Z-Walls. We lose 10% income, which drops us by... 84. That's not that big a deal. Not even a little bit. Let's not put all the eggs in the same basket here. We'll come on over to the Titans' graveyards and grab the Living Tree of Decay. Arms and Balls Island go up to tier 4. Yes, please. Could have a couple of settlements about to go up to tier 5. Great tree. I thought I had more than one. I guess I'm insane. Fair enough. We all already knew it. More infections here sounds good. We got Skaven. Anna, where are you going?
This is coming.
This is coming. Yeah, Doom. I'm gonna have you just march past, and you can go threaten the village of the leopard skins. There's nothing left here to defend against the Oogie Boogie. Except for a single bone giant. And then, oh my. That's pretty gnarly. Can we send any plagues on that are gonna be brutal? Attrition. %20 less missile damage and 25% less ammunition. We will summon that on the Oogie Boogie. We don't want you to be immune after this. We'll just send the cultists on over. Give that to Hargroth since he's recruiting behind. Should give us line of sight past him. I'm wrong. We're going to go for a bit of a aggressive play then, and we are going to surround Sotek's trail.
Nurgle's beloved.
Fleshy abundance we definitely need. Tough as nails is experience for our accompanying lord. Armor. Plague Father's protection indeed. For both, that's 2 more armor total. It's small, but it will be mighty eventually.
A fine boon.
Oogie Boogie, you know what to do. Surround the trail. Valiant defeat as is. Yeah, the Necropolis Knight is scary, that's for sure. As long as we're not having to fight... Yes, Plague Afflicted. As long as we're not having to fight the wall defenses, though, we should do quite a bit better. So let's throw in some siege towers, and then we'll just wait. We should have grabbed one more unit before we run in. That's my own problem. Ooh, Nurgle's visitation is perfect. Everyone here will get a random plague on top of the one they already have. This king needs to flee.
My faith in you.
Our mana ref is no longer getting to replenish, which is nice. And he also has some necrotizing ears. It's a darn shame. Okay, so we've got 3 armies moving our way now. That's what we like to see. Oh, can I reach? No, Kairos being cheeky. So then we move back to the Crystal Labyrinth in a summoning stance, if it lets us. It does.
Cultist of the Fly Lord.
Alright, so Cohort 2, removed. Cohort 3, removed. We'll replace them with
Souls to
Baronair,
expedite sickness.
and then Carrion Helm. James. We got no more money, James. So you're gonna go do some scouting.
Liberates.
Abzor, you do the same. Stay in our territory. But keep an eye on what's happening in this direction. Which I kind of knew they were going to come around like this.
Decay.
Alright, well, all of our territory is doing well until our previous enemies decide to attack us. Well, we're not paying attention, so getting another cultist over here, that way we can quickly teleport Epidemius in case of a threat, is going to be important. Who else has moved? Plague Chosen Juan's doing fine. Pinchai and Kagan are defending. And we have no money for our cultists, so let's just pass. Alright, well, they do attack. This is going to be gnarly. Good news, King Sakom is the one that started the fight, so we'll drop him in a hurry. Allow his foolish skeleton warriors, even though they have some pretty good stats, to waddle on in and die. And then we'll prepare more for the settlement garrison. All the result of things, we'll lose absolutely everyone, and we very well might. But any victory is still a victory. Alright, they're up the hill. Well, actually makes that really easy. Will we be able to stop them? I don't know. That's the question. Nurglings deploy on the hill. In fact, the Nurglings are going to be so useless. I don't even know if we want them up to help us with the reinforcements, but I'm going to have one of them there. We're going to waddle our own troops up in the woods. The Ushabti Greatbows shouldn't be able to fire uphill through their own soldiers. I mean, I'll be aggressively wrong if I have to be, but I'd rather not. Alright, plan is we swoop in, drop their lord, and then swoop out. Let it begin. We'll start by... I guess there's no real reason to stay in the woods. Make sure we can harass their units as they arrive. Look how far away from us he's staying. Cheeky. But I don't care, and it's not going to work. In fact, this just makes me change my strategy a bit. We'll worry more about the reinforcements, and you're more of an afterthought. How exciting for you. Our troops legitimately cannot be flanked. So good luck. And just out of curiosity, how much damage do you all do to these skeleton warriors? They don't have Strider. Get them away from the trees.
Father Nurgle himself.
Hound dogs come all the way round. If I can reach out and get him with a Spear Leech, I will, but it's just it's a little bit too far away. We'll worry about those that are arriving.
I Forward.
Break left. Nurglings are not the same as the others. They can be flanked. So you want to keep that in mind. They did a really good job timing this attack, too. Well done. Summon in some friends. Flee for your worthless lives. Amber Spear here. You drop in to catch him as well. Gotta be a little bit careful about it. Let's go across. You charge in. Surround and destroy the Lord. Rants and Visitations. You go for the Spirit Leech. Move forward. Boogie Boogie, you charge in. Let's go ahead and hit a Rants and Visitations here. Yeah, I didn't really expect our Hounds to do much, but I did even worse with them than I could have expected. Alright, so some Furies are gone. All in all, though, I like how we're starting. Start knocking out these Ushabti. Gold Catapults cannot continue to do anything. Stream is going to work. Let's go for a heal here, damage here. Drop a Spirit Leech. What's the best thing to leech? Probably the Kimbrian War Sphinx. Yeah, go help us out with it. Spirit Leech him twice. Oh, who needs the health? I'll give it to the health and said, whoops, that's not who we want to give it to. Entire mistake there. Try to avoid those halberdiers if possible. Drop the Tomb Prince, drop anything in a small like that. That's unfortunate. Good shot. Okay, charged by some Ushabti. Let's go ahead and pull you all away from the massed up troops. Hounds in. Yeah, unfortunately, our infantry are going away in a hurry. Thankfully, we do have the heals here. Just keep waddling on through. Darkness isn't really that useful at the moment. Yeah, that was a heap of damage. Trolls are at full health, but they're out of here. They are terrified. Who's struggling the most? Now let's give this to the Beast of Nurgle, who are already in the middle of nonsense. Furies. Huh. Wonder what's causing us to have to wait to cast again. It could be the Tomb Prince. Get summoning. Charge on through, get out of there. So they are just mere Necropolis Knights. Do the damage you can. Ransom Visitations on this Imrian War Sphinx. We're tired of it existing. Now the flies are struggling, that is for sure. Have them both focus the Ushabti Great Bows. Drag down the Necro Sphinx. Oh, that's part of the problem. There's their summon. Give this to an actual unit that can use it. Hawk's Legion. I have the Ushabti. We're getting them. If you can sneak back here and get these Ushabti Great Bow, that'd be awesome. But if not, stay here. We'll keep coming back from being absolutely terrified. Healing. Damage. And then we can drop a Spirit Leaf. The Bone Giant's really not the problem, it's the Necro Sphinx back here. Get rid of it. Hold and use those grenades, boys. flyers go back and get the easy shot so they can stop shooting at us. That's the secret. As long as you have them so they can still use their missiles even in melee, you're gonna do fine. Crash in for a flank, and that should scare off our foe here. Nasty fight. Thank goodness for healing. Alright, flyers. Oh, I told you to go after those who shopped it. And we'll speed things along as our opponent disintegrates down to nothing. Very impressive win, Nurglings. Very impressive win. Alright, we switched from losing the entire army to just losing the rolling pussballs, which I'd say is always a win. So next trail's mine. Look, we've helped Tamakan to become the next regional power. How useful we are. Yes. Oh, Kairos. I don't even think we have to get anyone else involved. We can... Yeah, that's a garbage army. Sorry, chicken boy. Not today. I'm sorry, we lost how many? Seems a little bit suspect, but we'll go ahead and take the gold. That's a lot of money. Kairos' weak blue horror squad decides to make for the hills, and we're going to let them run because they've got a lovely plague. Enjoy all that, and we're going to enjoy the trespassing warning ignored. Enjoy this replenishment. We also are going to have no choice but to... Oh yeah, the Plague God's greenhouse, you all can take extra attrition. That sounds great. Kimri's gonna have the Nemesis crown. That's not good for anyone. For Cetra does not serve.
Cultist of the fly.
Good block. Bester guy, we can't. Wound him
A
then.
weeping wound is theirs.
Take this hero out.
Please, Father,
Or fail.
another shot.
I wonder if they can use Spawnify on themselves to gain all of the different Spawn of Zinch and Hurry, or that's just recruiting. I'm not gonna say Spawn of Zinch are terrible, but they're not great. Draw Zinch's Winds of Magic sounds perfect.
Rest with disease.
Protection of the Plague Father. And then we'll go replenish troops, because we need it. Coromon, I don't know if Miasma of Pestilence is that useful. We'll go Curse of the Leper, though, because it is rather useful. Soul Blight, and... the Leper's Curse. Enjoy losing all your skin. Earthing here for Oogie Boogie. Protection _2 for both. So now we've got 6 more armor for the entire army. See, it does start to trickle in. Little by little. Now they've got 61s. Really not bad. Especially with all this resistance. Slaanesh is really the only threat now. 250 growth, construction time reduction for all regions. Crazy. Well, we'll grow faster in the Labyrinth, and everywhere else will also benefit because... science. A Hubzor. Let's go take a peek at the ruins of the dead king. Meanwhile, I mean, we can reach... Village of the Leopard Skins. Seems derogatory, but we'll just use it as money. 486 gold to be exact. Oogie Boogie. We'll just give you a couple of Exalted Plague Bearers to replace those Nurglings lost. And then what else? Get rid of the... Well, the Normie Rot Flies have regeneration. Do the Plague Drones? No. No, they don't. See you later, normal Plague Drones. You're useless here. Let's get a squad of 4 Rotflies. I think these Hounds of Decay have used their, well overused their welcome. So, we'll replace with some artillery when we can get it. And then I'm just going to grab one set of Plague Ogres with great weapons for the anti-large. Very, very necessary against our current opponent. In fact, a couple of those is probably a good idea. But Plague Artillery can drive them out of their position, so we do want that as well. Oh no, I've used all our gold. Microbial Bog, and we should be able to use some infections to pick up. Lesser Garden of Blight. And also the Plague Flesh Poppies building. Glorious. This one continues to raid. This time Macalry is the one suffering from the plague. Good news is Slaanesh makes a lot of cash, so eventually raiding their territory is going to be very, very worth it. Right now, though, it's really not. I mean, 800 is not bad. Boogity boogity. Looks like the forces of the oh, we could just cut across. Well, that's a short victory. Yeah. Now watch the Empire attack Sotek's trail. Something I can see happening for sure. Karate chop, and Kalita is no more. The Baris gone. Do we still not have enough settlements defeated? That's hilarious. Well, stop raiding then, you big dope. And we'll move as one, because the Empire likely has a pretty big snowball by now. Alright, so income and a outpost of furification. Let's go Plague God's pasture and hope we can send some plagues onto Baldric. Baldric the Evil. I am glad to see everyone over here just brawl amongst themselves. Leave me alone, Imric, you start punching the Dark Elves, that should be your favorite thing to do. Oh, here comes Skrulk. I'm not worried about any of that. We're just going to merrily run around and spread plague. Plague and misfortune. Ooh, pinch eye. And they're not going to like me stealing technology from them, but also, oh, well, that'd be remiss not to, but then he immediately failed me. Arcane Conduit, which in SFO gives you 5% spell mastery and 40% power recharge. Really, really dang good. Magnus is out stealing tech, so we'll make him better at it. And that's all for this turn. And their eye is no longer withered, it is fully shut. Build allegiance with any faction gives me some money and some infections. Whole bunch of plagues being passed out. Nurgle's visitation is done.
Cultist.
I was sending Lucas on over to bother. Well, I guess we haven't done anyone to bother, have we? Who lives in the Plane of Bones? It's Imric. Got Imric stretching all the way across into Old Grungaz. No way he and... Oh, they're improving now, really. Something no one could have seen coming. Epidemius. They're just trying to... Oh, they're stealing gold from us now. That's just rude. Even Lao Tzu over here is a gold stealer. I mean, they know there's nothing they can do to us. Let's go ahead and drop another cult at the Blasted Wastes. And basically for 900 we get to teleport behind their army. Cult established. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit for the secondary tier of the Barrier Bones to come in, but we can just teleport in behind here using the Ritual of Summoning. And just to make sure we don't lose any of our units whatsoever, we'll switch to an encamp stance right outside the labyrinth. We'll have a negative 41 to our control. Here's what we'll do. We'll grab up a... let's say Herald of Death. Slathered in Pestilence. Or Plague Rot. Everyone suffers 25% more attrition. Sounds amazing. And then we're just not going to give him any troops whatsoever. His job is to defend with aggressive spirit leeches. Yeah, we got troops. We'll be fine. Polypignitis. Exactly. Well then, so in order to win our short victory, we are just missing the 35 unique settlements. Alright, Woogie Boogie, back to Sotek's Trail. Venom Spittle. We'll have you go with. They have nowhere near the right number of troops, and they're fighting the Drakenhof Conclave. Good. So now we need to prepare for the Empire, which is going to be a ton of grenades. Thankfully, no real magic. We definitely need more plague artillery. And then flyers, because the Empire, I don't think, outside of the Lords and Heroes, has anything that can fly. What do we? We've got one more spot. Grab a hero then. Plague ridden. If we could afford them, they cost 3,000. Which is not happening. Nikari's currently attritioning due to plague. Poor soul. There's no... Well, there's one plague here. Lasting for 5 turns. 5% spread chance only is not great. It is the realms of Slanesh. Still not great. Alright, what about over here with Epidemius? Can we send any more plagues on? And not really. Not really. Go assault the garrison? I don't really want to spend 800 to do that. Let's just get eyes on the area. That random plague stuff worked out pretty well. We can send another one down into the arid lands, although they're still struggling too. Cool. Cool. Let's launch one from the worm breaches. Pretty much anywhere in Nurgle's realm here has got 11 turns. 11 turns is pretty awesome. I'm thinking we go Nurgle Corruption. Anyone we're fighting is going to lose some speed and some winds of magic. Although, making it so no one can move is also hilarious. Cultist, away! Hog multi-kill. I'll have you go drop this plague off right in the middle of the Palace of the Scholar Kings. It's a great spot for plagues to spread. And then I say we send another one up to Leia too. So, we'll come on in here. Grab the... We'll keep our growth plague. That one's incredible to keep. And some of the cultists right here.
Do not fail my sickly vessel.
They will then take the journey to Astalia.
Is a blessing.
What, can you make that in a single turn? Great. Everything is looking fantastic. We don't really have that much gold. The only thing I'd really like to spend it on at the moment is building, so we'll save. In case the Pearlescent are declaring war. Good on them, I guess. Sorry, what? They didn't have an army like this before. Okay, well the Great Tree is going to fall. We'll do our best to hold it, but there's no way we hold this. Alright, we'll do what we can. This is one of those attacks that one would only make if they knew exactly what the opponent was fielding, which these guys clearly have. Full eyes on what we have. Unfortunate. We don't stand a chance here. What tier are these towers? That feels like a joke, but it's not a very funny one. I want to jump one of these groups of horrors and knock them out in a hurry. I wish they didn't put all of them in here with the Mutilith. Strangebringers are not really that threatening. So what we'll do is we will deal with this army first. I mean, they're very threatening, but not if we can catch them in melee. we will be trying to do. Nurgling's out front to be a bit of a bait. We're going to lose the fight. All we can really do is try to kill as many of them. I hope you actually have some spells and we're not seeing another one of the bugs that make it so you don't have any. We do need all of the towers firing, if at all possible, so we're going to take some... Can I get both of these active? That would be amazing. Nope, we can't. So let's go over here then. Spread out quite a bit so the spells aren't as useful. And have I deployed everyone? I do believe so. I do wish we get one more of these towers active, but just not happening. And that'd be a little bit better. And then, yeah, we've got everyone we can deploy. The sadness. Now let's do this. Yeah, I mean, we can throw the special tower slightly further back. But this is a pretty good spot for it. Here they come. Try your best to draw them in. Or just immediately die, my goodness. I mean, I didn't expect them to do that good, but this is perhaps even worse than I could have hoped for. Changebringers are a threat. Always have been. Yeah, and he has no spells whatsoever. That is insane that they would give me a lord with no spells. Tower's doing absolutely nothing. Lovely. Well, they managed to take out their own troops there. That's fantastic. Circle back in. Changebringers are just fast. How did they forget who they're attacking? They're just fast enough to stay ahead of us, too, which is all kinds of nightmarish. Dodge. Torch your own, then we'll come back in. That worked out beautifully. Gonna need to try to dodge that one. Need them to get all the way down to disintegrating. And we should be good after that. Quickly take them out. Nurglings roll in. It's not going poorly on this side here. We're not gonna... By no means will we win, but let's go over here and stop out these marauders. Hawks Riders, if you can come on over and kill these Exalted Flamers, it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome, it would. Some Centaurs to crunch as well. I mean, we're getting torched at the same time, but it's really barely manageable. Let's take down the Exalted as they come to the walls. Actually, no, it's not. They spread out. Changebringers are done. If they get any of the demons to come back from the dead, I am going to call shenanigans. My demons never come back from the dead, they just die. Horribly. Take out that Exalted Flamer. Draw them back into the towers, let the towers do work. Oh no! The Vortex Beast is through. Now that is all kinds of bad. We don't really have anything for it. Kill the Exalted Flamer. Let's go ahead and help out with these Marauders. He's just gonna run away. You big old dope. We'll have to disband one of the armies on the other side, or just send them over with some aggressive haste. I think from here. I was pretty sure. I told you to go after the Mutilith Vortex Beast. Quick-like. Oh, that's unfortunate. Some heals on the Rot Flies, let that spread to these three. I mean, stay on the walls, but let's get behind something. Rot Flies, you move in. We have to kind of jump the Mutilith Vortex Beast with everyone. The new Aquarium Light has arrived. We'll get to that in a moment. Get some new Ember Tetras. Very excited to get them in the water. I don't understand how you guys are not killing this thing. It's a bunch of Pox Riders against one Exalted Flamer. Put it in the ground. Up the Flies circle and go after the different the Lord and Hero. And there's a very slim chance we get them to break due to just leadership. I need my units to do what I tell them. If they can't listen to orders, we are just gonna get... Oh, have you found a place I can't hit you? Stunning and brave. Yeah, it looks like some of the flies are stuck, as it were. One of them can try to move on through, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Alright, the Mutilith Vortex Beast is thinking about running away. Amazing. Let's bring these Plague Bearers on back. The big issue is... Well, they just ran. Cheeky. They captured the gate. They made to snag the gatehouse on their way through, so I couldn't use it against them. Cheeky and smart. Why would we go through that way? That way is extremely dangerous. Let's go take down these spawn. The Lord and Hero are both just running away, which we probably should have expected. Mutilith is gone. The cores are just kind of waddling on in. Flies and Plague Bear should win fairly effectively. If we can kill the Mutilith, that's going to be a great takedown. Charge into the spawn. In a one-on-one fight without any kind of additionals, they should beat Exalted Pink Horrors. Especially with some help. Alright, there goes one of the Lords. Thank goodness for how weak Tzeentch's Lords and Heroes are. Take out the Marauders, you continue to chase the spawn, and they're just gonna moving in to try to go after towers. Take down that Herald. We've done well, but there's just too much left. The Flamers count a ton for the Imbalance Power Bar. And it looks like, once again, orders were ignored. So we're going to lose lots of guys. Just one of those things. That's another hero down, though, or another Lord. So this army is running for the hills. Something back up on the walls that can hurt the Mutilith as it leaves. Alright, new plan. Those spawn. Fighting the spawn is not going to be fun. Alright, caught between two. They're going nowhere. Let's bring our toads over. And the entirety of this squad can get moving on the Exalted. Alright, and the zone's captured. Let's go ahead and throw in a trap here. You need to be smart with that. This way. Let's send this group after the Flamers. And you go take down the Herald. I won't see. Oh, the Mutilith did come back. Help us with the Mutilith. These Exalteds are done. Hippity hoppity, we gotta deal with that Exalted Flamer. Must kill the Exalted Flame. Oh no! Are they both here? You guys dive the Exalted Flamers. That's so lame. Or the normal Flamers, it is. Managed to catch him. Hopefully we got enough melee damage. Caught the... Oh no, Storm of Chaos. Cheeky cheeky. Toads get snacking. They may not have what it takes to bring him down all the way. Looks like we're more being technicality than anything. Blue horrors are gonna try to run to get up top. I can't believe you killed not a single flamer. It says they're a low threat. Good thing here. The fact that we have to fight 2 sets of spawn is going to be a huge problem. We should obliterate blue horrors. There's the speed on the flamer. Hang on now. He thought he wasn't being chased for a moment. The buzz. What can we heal these plague drones? Yeah, we've lost another victory point. And a heap of leadership. Chase the flamer down. He just want to run. Alright, this is going to be coming down to the wire here, so I'll catch you all on the campaign map, win or lose. Would be great to pull out a victory here, but we are going to be very, very withered facing down 2 full sets of spawn, which are unbreakable. That might be all Zeech needs. Well, with the power of salt and hate, anything is possible. The Pearlescent have been defeated. Look at how many came back from the dead. This shenaniganery. We have had almost none of our demons return. Look at this. 2 of the Changebringers, 2 of the sets of Flamers, 1 Exalted, and then the Iridescent Horror. We'll see if they have enough to take the settlement. I want some money, though. Okay, good. They've run off. Alright, the turn is ours, and our new Ember Tetras are in their tank as they should be. Swimming around and getting to grips with their new home. Gates of Rot. Embracing the foul futility of Nurgle paves the winding path towards dark and unnatural powers. Yes, it does. It's just like the dark side. Somehow Palpatine returned. Somehow. To this day, we still do not know. We upgrade the bay. I think we do only if there's no more armies pouring through. Where do they go? So are they able to travel through their own realm in a single turn? I guess that would make sense. We're about to have some better walls, so I would not be surprised if another army pops through, but I would also be rather surprised if they could put together something scary that quickly.
Cultist of the plague god.
Oh yikes. Well, we saw this coming.
Received.
all of the Imperials. Venom Spittle, you fall in behind.
Okay.
And we'll deal with the Witch Hunters as we need to. They can attack us from 2 different spots, so we won't do any upgrading here. Let's see where Epidemia has popped out. Oh, they just went for the attack.
I follow
It's kind of lame, isn't it? I mean, it's smart, but it's also kind of boring. We get the Blessing of Nurgle, and we can attack the Blessed. The Blast did waste, good grief. After all this, we still got a valiant defeat there. Doesn't make a bit of sense.
Pierce their side.
I mean, the fact that it's nothing but spawn makes any kind of fight pretty difficult. We could win, especially if I bring in some Exalted, so we'll stack 4 of those. Puts us into the negative. Only until we've conquered the Blasted Wastes, and then we'll fix up right away. Rhythm of Immortality. Tasting such a gift could degenerate anyone into a squid tentacle monster. Alright then, start deployment. Let's see if they can hold against this many artillery pieces. So we'll set up the 3 Boomies of Nurgle here. Spread them out a little bit, we'll just let them rip shots where they will. The Angels of Decay. All of our Plague Bearers. Our many, many heroes. Let's do this. Venemius, you go up front so you can summon in guys behind enemy lines. Let's go. Epidemia straight into the gatehouse. A little unfortunate to see nothing hit. Oh, there we go. Did manage to smack the flamers a little bit. Take down the walls, take down these set of walls. Yes, shoot at us all you will. It will save you not. Into the gates. Noxbringer, if you can rip a shot into these pink horrors, that'd be awesome. Okay, don't hit them, but it would have been. Would have been awesome had you landed it. What a saver magic. We need to get into melee in order for that to be useful. This way, gang. Raids are going up on the walls, at least damaging the pink horrors' shields a little bit. That wasn't terrible damage by any means. Moving. Well, they find a way to arc their shots properly. They don't do bad at all. Some horrifying fun in behind them there. Noxbringer is having a hard time hitting anything. See if he can't lob one in. Light Boil would be great. As our opponent is blobbed up. Zap the Flamers. You also hit a Rance of Visitations on the Flamers of Tzeentch if you can. They're gonna make you get on the walls. Nah, just wait then. They'll be coming down soon. Alright, Noxbringer. Come knock on the gates. If you will. Guard mode here, guard mode for the rest of them. Let them actually throw their grenades in melee. Speaking of melee, come knock over this gatehouse with nothing but melee. You know, that is a good Blight Boil. The boil shall grow and then jet. Well, that mostly hit our guys, isn't it? Didn't it? Not a great boil, actually. Alright, the walls are about to crumble. Probably want to avoid whatever this is. Just bolt of change. Bolt of change is weakness. Take down the Exalted Flamer. You get after the normal Flamers. You just chuck your grenades at whoever you can. Alright, we're in. Go get 'em, boys. Set up behind. Looks like some of these guys have been turned into spawn. That's a bad time. We can weaken the entire squad here. All of you lose your melee attack and defense. Enjoy. Visitations and Curse of the Leper on... They spawned a Nurgle here. They're surrounded. Heal, and both of you together go beat up a iridescent horror. Could be in no trouble. Drop the melee defense, and then we'll just ignore attacking the gates and go around into the settlement itself. Not quite time for the sands. All of them charge into these Exalted Pinks. And basically, once they've arrived in melee, you switch them to missile mode and then watch them tear everything in half. Well, these all decided to go up and over the walls, which is a bummer. A massive bummer. Where did that horror go? Here he is. Enjoy the visitations. We don't need both of you chasing the same horror of Zinch. Let's come back after these Exalted Pinks. Charge through together. We've got flamers to deal with. Keep on moving. Extra damage. Sands of time. Charge them. Should be out there, not in guard mode. That was the problem. Hit the flame. What is going on here? Flames of Zinch are bad. We don't want that to happen for any period of time. Thank you. Weaken and slow. They slaughtered that opponent. Come on in and deal with these Exalted Pinks next. And the Noxburger just gets heals as he gets torn to shreds. I think he's the only one that made it through. Good, some support. Blast him. Come on, you can do it. Or if not, discharge him. Glorious. Yeah, flee. Flee for your worthless lives. Got you trapped. We weaken these spawn, and then it's just a matter of breaking the leadership of those that remain. The bubonic buzzers win yet again. What do you know? And not a defeat, a decisive victory. Weird. Oh, I kind of want to loot it, but also not at the same time. Great, up to 720 positive. We'll snag the salt mine and another set of walls to defend our new gains. And perhaps that other weak putrescent, whatever, the pearlescent. You don't want peace. I hope Corn comes knocking on your door with axes in each hand. They're just bringing cookies. I would open right up. Uncle for Uncle is extremely expensive. No, thank you. Can afford some laborers, thankfully. What helps out here, though? Truthfully, just more exalteds, and I don't really want to pay for those. 315 is expensive, and having 4 of them is a lot. Well, I don't know if it's going to be enough for this. You know what? Let's grab one more. Hopefully they get worried that Epidemius just appeared out of nowhere and took another settlement. Maybe they won't, though. Alright, let's find our other lords. Venom Spittle is villain. Stealing money. Let's go into summoning stance here with Oogie Boogie as well. 499. Can't afford that. Not until a couple of these other buildings are built, which will only be a single turn, so how much does that cost? 13? I think we can afford that. As long as nothing too crazy happens next turn. And if the worm reaches, we can go ahead and chuck in Eel Plague Flesh Poppy's building. And that's it. Gives us some cash, though. Keep stealing from Nikari. Really, that's not going to go bad at all. Epidemius will give the Blade Shield. Actually, I lied. We're going to give him a Wound Maker. Quell is dropping enemy Winds of Magic. Hello. Sounds like a great idea. Protection of the Plague Father, and we pick up Replenish Troops and Raids and Visitations. The more ways we have to steal health from a single individual, the better. Extra damage from plagues, good stuff. We'll just have to see if we can hold. Alright then, that'll be the turn. Well, we get attacked to the Crystal Labyrinth, and we can auto-resolve it, thankfully, good grief. And we'll replenish. Lovely, turn 100 and no one else declared war on us. Settlement transfer, that's obnoxious. Huh. Just stealing settlements is one of the least fun mechanics, but it's one of the things Zinch gets to do, so we have to deal with it. What even is this faction? The source of change? I see they've got a single settlement over here, probably one here as well, and they're in the center. Well, that is annoying, but now the settlement isn't belonging to Kairos, so he can just go then after Kairos' next settlement and destroy that. The fool. A new god ascends, but of course it would be Nurgle. And also, but of course she would fail. Life Leeching, Inspiring Presence, and we'll pick up Soul Blight. I'll be back to the last waste eventually here. It's a little bit obnoxious that they just stole it from us, but what do you expect? It points faction-wide. Nurgle corruption in the local province? Yes. The blessing has been given to Epidemius. Alright, so meanwhile, we're kind of positioning against the forces of the Empire. They do have plagues spreading pretty rampantly, but I'd like that to drop off right here in the Temple of Tahoth.
Alright. Orders heeded.
These are weak. Weak overall armies. We'll stay in Sotek's trail for one more turn, go back to collecting income, good grief. In fact, are there any other provinces we're not currently collecting income from? No. Good. Good to know. We'll upgrade the main grove port. That's just growth. income from said Port of the Mangroves. We do at least have the Spike Palisade now, so we are launching Nurglings that are approaching foes. That's good to see. As for just about everyone else, though, we're kind of waiting for prime opportunities. Pestilent growth, visitation of Nurgle, 100% hero self-defense chance. Settlement army and army in this province. Oh, the entire province. Wow. That's crazy. Construction time for all buildings faction Y. We get 500 growth of the Veil of Creatures. 6,000 income. How about that? Quite nice. Let's wait for Nurgle's visitation. But I guess we could... No, he has to be an enemy. Has to be an enemy army. Alright, beautiful. Well, time to go ahoy. See you next turn. Alright, gang, turn 101 is upon us. We are going to continue towards the frozen moon. And then we're going to make it very humid. And hopefully defrost the moon. What else we got? Nurgle's visitation. That is perfect for Epidemius himself. You want to chase Epidemius, we're going to teach you a lesson. And then, because we are closing in on the end for this episode, we have been going for quite some time, and I actually think I might have given 2 introductions for this one, which is perfect. But we're going to go attack... Oh, we can't reach Orion's camp. Well, we're not attacking it yet, then. Can't raid, either. Okay, well... Nurgle stance. I don't think you can raid either, so we'll just Nurgle stance together. Likely going to freak them out. Oh, we're already at 100. So, in fact, we're going to be good at ambushing instead. That way, the forces of the Empire have no idea the swamp tide that's about to hit them. And then from there, we try to increase our economy. Wouldn't mind picking up the Nurgle thicket here, because as these settlements... or as we get up to 5 population points in this area, we get to activate all of the secondary tier economy bonuses. Or we can just wait for the Great Blight Oak as well. We just need to get 1 or 2 more battles, and that should activate or we should have the cash, no problem. Now we'll zip over to the Plague Chosen, who is currently... just raiding away like a proper menace. Good idea to pick up the Spike Palisade here. We'll make less money by 51, but it'll be alright. This isn't really an economy province anyway. Let's get the infection per turn. 40 more is nice. Actually, well, how many more is it really? Currently we're making 30. It's 10 more infections, which is still nice. And Pestilent Growth is hit points, Grand Damage Reflection. I don't think Nakari will come attack us, but if he does, Grand Damage Reflection will break his poor, unfortunate Demonettes, because they hit like trucks. Then they'll hit themselves in the face, like a truck. Nakari's got a plague. Do all these full... Yes, every one of them has a plague too. Perfect. How long? 2 more turns, 5% spread chance. Well, we should probably get another one just ready to go, but what do we have? Let's see how many of the home provinces are infected. I guess not the Scalded Delta. Veil of Creatures is the one I was not... Oh yeah, we went to the least money-making first. Sotek's Trail makes the most, really. These minor settlements are nice. I guess it's because it has multiple settlements in the province. A single settlement is great, but it doesn't make that much cash. Interesting. Well... we've already got a plague there, but it's so close to the front lines, I prefer the plagues that are at that province be what they are. Income, cycle time, growth. Actually, we have the perfect plague moving around in our provinces here. As long as it keeps spreading. Income, armor growth, it could be better. Yeah, we get more infections here too. Perfect. 1,200. Is there another long way around portal? No. Wow, the Skaven don't remain infected very long with plagues, do they? Land pestilence. They enjoy plagues. See how well they enjoy this. Enjoy attrition, less spell casting, and let's say less income. No immunity, 50% chance to spread per turn, and summon a cultist. Tuhar of the Iron Cast. Drop the plague off in the Dragon Fart Mountain. Beautiful. Oh, I mean, I guess they do have one up here, don't they? Duration for 3 turns. They've got really, really good plague stopping ability, which is not what I would consider very thematic for the Skaven, but he's not going to like us after all the plague we've dropped on him. I think, though, that's going to be all for this turn, except for maybe the upgrade of the Decomposing Swamp. It doubles the income. But it's in a tier 3 settlement, so I'd rather not. Let's just wait. We'll have all sorts to do next turn with Haunted Grove going up to tier 5. Don't think we need growth anymore. Let's switch to income. In fact, we're going to have to do that with a lot of them, so I'm going to switch around and grab income, and I'll catch you all next turn. Well, the Great Tree is attacked by the Putrescent yet again in another fight I don't want to deal with, so get wrecked, clowns, and I'll devour you. Yum yum. Blueberry. Oh no, others are searching for the Nemesis crown. Whatever shall we do? Kevin, before you go join up with Kagan, let's see who's hiding in the Treehammer's camp. It's definitely not going to be Skaven. Crystal Labyrinth has been besieged. By a bunch of blue horrors. Yes, bold strategy. You should leave now. Never come back. 99 more infections, or just 1,000 more gold, we'll take the cash. Boogie Boogie the Creator, we've become noticed. As long as we're fighting non-Tzeentch armies and starting rebellions and fighting them, we should be fine. Although Epidemius hasn't become hated yet, which is great. War Coordination. It's like free cash. Alright, Epidemius, we march. Oh, what is this? The Eternity Stare is glowing. Well, if it's glowing, we've got to go punch it in the face. Epidemius, let's go! Actually, let's switch to Summoning Stance, that way we can have a little bit more missile resistance. It again thinks we're going to lose, so let's have one more battle for today's episode. Unless we have to fight down... Actually, let's swing down to the Empire first. We'll finish off with the Tzeentch fight here. It'll be a little bit more long-winded. Well, they did turn around. Because they're not dumb. And there's nothing there that could stop us. We're probably going to have to fight it just to keep from taking damage, but let's attack. Asgore joins us. And we get a decisive victory there, so we'll probably just auto-resolve them. And then send a movement reduction plague on after the heroes there. Summoning Stance, and forward. With this many Exalted Plague Bearers, so we are at 48 or 49.53 for attack stats, and they have a mere 34.36, and also they're going to be Plague Afflicted. That's unfortunate for you. Lose quite a few in the reinforcing army, but that's entirely fine. The Camp of Orion belongs to us. And that is our short victory complete. Glory to Nurgle. So our plan for the campaign is, I guess we'll deal with Volkmar because we can. And then the main goal besides that is going to be conquering the realm of Tzeentch in its entirety, which is going to be probably something we do some time skips on, similar to the realm of Nurgle. And if we have the time, I'd like to try to find Karaz-a-Karak and then at least take Karaz-a-Karak. If it's a single settlement and not just an entire province. So we'll see if I can find it, and then we'll have the cultist pop down. Maybe somewhere over here. Yes, we'll have the cultist pop down a cult, and then we will just teleport in and take the capital. as Nurgle demands. The High King must die. I'm gonna say that's all for today, but let's swing over to Epidemius and have us fight at the Frozen Moon against a heap of flamers. See, we fought this battle before. Their combat stats are very, very meh, but this Banish ability is so strong. You don't want to get hit. Alright then. Oh yes, and we're still... do so love the Storm of Magic. So we got Lore of Death for extra armor piercing damage. Won't be very useful against the Tzeentch forces. Let's attack from this side to give us a little bit of variety. We always hit over here. So, artillery beasts. Flyers. Which, Tzeentch has been more willing to send their screamers out to disrupt you than normal, so we'll put them up front to be distraction. Thankfully these towers aren't. Well, it's 4 times 2, so it's 800 damage. And it's just as bad as you'd expect. Put the cohort up front to catch the initial volleys if we can, and all the heroes to do the same. Then we'll have Carry and Helm kind of back here a bit. Death Mage hiding behind the War Shrine, and then you two can just kind of waddle in with your armor. And survivability. Ready? Let's do it. You two get in to start chopping on the gates. Well, they see very... I guess they're scared of the artillery. As anyone would be. Forward. Oh, they're hitting us from over the... I'm sorry, what kind of shenaniganery? Some very wide-ranging towers, that's for sure. Okay, if they want to waste shots, I can destroy walls. Simple as that. See if Chosen of Nurgle works on the gatehouse. It probably won't. And then you two hit the 2 sections of wall that cannot be destroyed. Move up, find a new angle. And the drones, get ready. There, the screamers and a couple of chariots, so... we'll get closer to provide support. We love the sick. Play arrows forward. Get ready. It's like, here come those flyers. Turn to deal with them. As Epidemius, let's go ahead and pop none of the abilities. Ah, they're getting shot up by their own towers now. It's beautiful. Didn't think they could hit us yet. Oh man, all the damage. Drones, get in there. Holy. Burning chariots. Utterly terrifying. Alright, now he's summoning some friends on the Exalted. Really, it had time to turn around and attack us. Burning chariots are capable of all sorts of kind of crazy shenanigans we've seen here in SFO. All they gotta do is clip you, and it basically kills the entire unit. And you're just meleeing them if you can. Yard mode, Plague Bearers. Yep, we need to get through those gates quicker. More quickly. Having the low ground on him isn't great, but it's not really moving around too much, so we should be able to kill it fairly easily. But the pink horrors have found a new target, but I'm really not Doing a good job of keeping our Exalteds intact here. Takes forever to get through the gates. Down, both of you. That should be about to fall. I don't know how it does so well in melee with drones. That is insane. The walls are breached. There we go. Now get out of there. You go chase. You fall back. Walls are down, so charge. Charge, charge, charge. Oh, they were on that section of wall when it came down. Oh no, the flamers are just a nightmare. That's the gospel truth. It'd be great if you would just go through this section of wall we opened. Everyone's going up and over. It's kind of a bummer, I can't lie. Get them drones, everyone together. Move, move, move. Now you're way too far, I can get out of there. We'll beat the smack out of everything you're fighting, but it's still way too far in. Blight Boil is more of a danger to anything. They've got this iridescent horror running interference. That's impressive. Now we got her on the corner, and then we can hit an nasty ashes of death. Ashes and dust. Alright, drones. There's very few of you left, but come on in and deal with some of these others. Exalted's behind, ashes and dust dragged them down. Good. Spawn needing to charge past the Zinchian spawn. Lord of Heavy Metal, charge. Yeah, but a lot of units not quite doing what we told them. That does seem to be the way. Yeah, drones dropping in. Those look to be the wrong kind of spawn. Yeah, run down this way. Let the hand grenade legions do their stuff. There's no escape. Any routes of running has been shut down. Drain the iridescent horror of his health here. Maybe. Come on, game, work with me. There he is. Alright, yikes. I like that you thought about attacking. We need to keep moving in. Gehenna's golden. Send it that way. Yeah, like, I know I've given them all attack orders, and they decided, well, we could just stand in the foyer here and discuss plague with one another. And this is true, you can do that. Only one of you needs to stay, everything else keep moving through. Soul Grinder, you stay back. Epidemius. You've got so many abilities. First, we'll weaken the Flamers. Increase our own attack. We can at least get that regeneration. I do like that they kept the Knights all the way back, where they weren't very useful until the very, very end. We are in blob fight stage now. Go smush the next set of enemies. Oh, blob mine. Oh no, there's no escape. Eat the grenades into the spawn for me, break their shields. Slow them down. Would like some point-blank shots into the sides or into these knights, be awesome. This is the drones are losing. No, they're crumping who they're fighting at the moment. Something we can't allow is for the flamers to shoot. Not really sure how you lost line of sight on them. Just more AI shenanigans. Move in through the flames. Yep. We've got you now. Let's have all the flyers switch targets, go after some of these exalteds. Break them. I can't believe you're still alive. Crump this unit first. Because, one, they really shouldn't be here. Ooh, switch targets so we don't blow up. I would stand in one spot. Good idea. And now that the unit's basically gone, drop on them. You're all weaker now. Beautiful. That's another crystalline labyrinth cracked. But let the plague in. Easy game, easy money. We crack right in and kill absolutely everything. This is mine now. Indeed, the frozen moon belongs to Nurgle. Probably just want to increase our corruption. Siege corruption's going up too, but we'll foster cults until it gets up to full, and then we'll swap it. And we attack the Eternity Stair again next turn, yes. That is going to be next turn and next episode. That's going to be all the time I've got for today. In the next Epidemius chapter, we shall be conquering all of the realm of Tzeentch. And like I said, we're going to see if we can find Karazakarak, drop a cult there, and then we'll time skip to where Epidemius can eat his way into the Karazhan core and try to kill as many dwarfs as possible. Should be a ton of fun. Thanks all for stopping on by. If you enjoyed the video, please do remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub thumb, and I'll see you fine folk in the next one.